Welcome back to The Useless Show, where today we're diving deep into the world of useless knowledge. Let's start with some basics, but don't worry, these basics are so simple, you'll wonder why they even exist. Did you know that water is wet? Yep, every time you step into water, you get wet. And if you thought that was mind-blowing, let me tell you. Fire is hot. These are the kinds of facts that change your day, aren't they? If you want more world-shattering knowledge like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more in store for you. But now, let's move on to facts you might not know, but that are just as useless. Okay, let's kick it up a notch. Have you ever heard that a duck's quack doesn't echo? Pretty bizarre, right? It's one of those facts you never really think about. Until now. And here's another one for you. Snails can sleep for up to 3 years. That's one long nap, but what do you even do when you wake up after 3 years? Time for breakfast, lunch, and dinner all at once. Would you want to sleep for 3 years? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, give this video a thumbs up if you find these useless facts as fascinating as I do. Now, let's take a look at some of the most absurd laws out there. Because yes, even the law can be as useless as these facts. Laws are supposed to protect us, but some are so bizarre they're actually funny. For example, in Alabama, it's illegal to carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket. Yeah, you heard that right. No one knows why, but it's a real law. Maybe people were afraid of melting ice cream. And in Switzerland, as you might already know, it's illegal to own just one guinea pig. You have to have at least 2, or they might get lonely. On one hand, it's caring, but on the other, it's a bit over the top, isn't it? Imagine accidentally putting an ice cream cone in your back pocket and getting arrested. How do you even explain that? If you want to experience some of these absurd laws yourself, give this video a like and share it with your friends. Let's now dive into the world of useless but fascinating scientific facts. Science. Sometimes it's brilliant, sometimes it's completely useless. Did you know that bananas are naturally slightly radioactive? This comes from potassium-40 in the fruit. But don't worry, you'd have to eat a ridiculous amount for it to have any effect. And have you ever heard that the Eiffel Tower can grow in the summer? Due to thermal expansion, it can grow up to 6 inches taller. Science can be like magic, but often it's just utterly useless. If you love useless scientific facts as much as I do, drop a comment with your own favorite useless fact. And of course, if you want more of these tidbits, make sure to subscribe to The Useless Show. Now for some absurdity on a whole different level, bizarre world records. Did you know there's a world record for wearing the most t-shirts at once? Imagine, someone put on 260 t-shirts all at once. How hot must that have been? And there's also a record for balancing the most spoons on someone's body. The current record is 50 spoons. Who comes up with these ideas? But hey, someone's gotta do it, right? If you've ever thought about breaking a bizarre record, let me know. Maybe we can do it together. Viewer record for the most useless knowledge shared in the comments? Anyone? Don't forget to subscribe because we've got plenty more absurdity in store for you. And now, let's take a moment to reflect on why we share this useless knowledge. Well, that was a wild ride full of useless knowledge, wasn't it? Why do we do this? Because sometimes it's just fun to fill your head with things that have no practical use whatsoever. It makes us laugh, it brings us together, and it reminds us that life doesn't always have to be serious. So if you enjoyed this journey through the realm of the useless, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment with your favorite useless fact. Until next time, and remember, stay curious, even if it's useless.